Hey everybody, it's your boy JayDub, and we back at it again. Yes, sir. Y'all know what it is. Another video for another day. Check this out. PlayStation has been dominating not only last generation, but this generation. And it looks like we got another banger. Shout out to Ember Labs for this Kena. This game Metacritic review started dropping at midnight last night, and that's the same time that the game was actually released. And we know that there was a lot of guys out on Twitter and out on the interwebs that were talking about Kena's looking spooky. They haven't seen any review copies. They hadn't heard much talk about it. They hadn't seen a lot of trailers and stuff like that. Well, it looks like all of those worries were for nothing. And here's the thing about it. Just one look at Kena who will tell you everything you need to know. Shout out to Sony for partnering with Ember Labs and supporting those guys and bringing this for the PlayStation platform. Yes, you heard that right. It is a PlayStation exclusive. I played this game, I popped it in, and my jaws just dropped. I repeat, my jaws just. This is the definition of a Pixar movie. Now, here's the thing. Ember Labs is a small team of about 14 people, started with two brothers, and this is their first foray into gaming. I repeat, this is their first foray into gaming, and they came out the box with an 86, 85 Metacritic was what it's looking like now, and that is extremely good. That is a banger. That is a banger. This game not only looks gorgeous, but the 3D audio is the best ever seen and ever heard in gaming. I repeat, the 3D audio is the best ever heard in gaming. The gameplay is phenomenal. I mean, just look at that gorgeous, just the lighting and just the animation. It literally is a Pixar movie come to life. And shout out to Sony for partnering and getting Deathloop as an exclusive as well. Whether it's timed or not, it's exclusive to the PlayStation platform as of now. So that's another highly Metacritic banger. I think that's sitting somewhere around an 89, 88 or something like that. Prior to that, we had, even more 80s and 90s rated games. This year is the continuation of last year, which we know set the records for the most bangers and GOTY winners and contenders. This just doesn't make any sense. I just keep focusing on the fact that this is these development team. This is their first time actually making a game, and yet we have studios like 343 with over 2,000 developers. I repeat, over 2,000 developers that are having such hard trouble. Over $500 million for Halo, and the game is going to be launching, right? Bare bones. Let that sink in. What is it? So I guess you can say that this is an indie game, but the quality of this game is straight up AAA. It is straight up AAA. And you know what? This is their first game. Can you imagine what their second and third game are going to be? I hope Jim Ryan and I hope Herman Hulst is looking at this and go ahead and, get these guys, make these guys first party, throw some millions behind them, give these guys everything they need, whether it's a Decima engine, whether it's, whatever many engines that they have, just give these guys anything they need. They definitely have the talent. If they can create a game like this with 14 people, imagine what they can do with a couple of hundred people. This game is only a $40 title, so no one could really argue with the pricing. It's just fantastic. I can't wait. I know guys are going to be out there fighting, talking about, well, this game is this and that. I've already seen some of the fanboys, especially from the Xbox community, already trying to downplay the game. They had they had their GOTY called the Psychonauts 2, which unfortunately it did not chart. I repeat, it did not chart at all. So that means these guys are not, how shall I put it? They're not playing their bangers. They hype up the game, on social media, but when it comes time to actually buying, supporting, and playing the game, it's very little fanfare there, and that's unfortunate. It really is. It's really unfortunate. Halo is this weekend. They have the open beta, I believe. So everyone go try that out. Hopefully, it turns out to be a little bit better than the previous technical test. But in the graphics department, oh man, I'm going to tell you, it's going to be this game here is going to be hard to beat. Yeah, Ember Labs, they have something special on their hand, and who knows, man, this could be the new face of something, PlayStation related. You never know. This here could turn into one of Sony's live action CGI movies. One of their part of their thing. So, I do hope that those guys go out and buy Ember Labs, throw some money behind them, give these guys all the support because they deserve it. First time IP, and these guys knock it out the park. They completely knocked it out the park. Everything from the audio, the graphics, the gameplay, just everything. I mean, I spend more time in photo mode in this game and just in awe of the graphics and the audio and just the animations and all of the gameplay aspects that I really just didn't want to take it any further. So I think that's the honeymoon phase, which most PlayStation games tend to have. Highly rated, Metacritic, highly touted, and much appraised and awarded games. This thing is beautiful. Just look at the background. Just look at the texture detail. By the way, it has two modes. One, performance, which is a 4K 60 locked. There's also a 4K 30 mode, which is a quality mode. And which has a little bit higher graphical fidelity. It looks amazing in both aspects. I couldn't tell much of a difference between the two, but for everyone, the saga continues when it comes to PlayStation 5 offering 60 frames per second in every single title. There is not one single game that is a 30 frames per second title from PlayStation 5 this generation, and that's encouraging. And I think we're going to just see that out. I think the days of 30 frames per second only games are done. We can't really say that yet on the Xbox front because there's a ton of 30 frames per second only next generation games on that platform, but we'll see how that shakes out. But this game here, I recommend it to everyone. Go out and buy it. Support this game. These two brothers, they started, their background is in animations and stuff like that. They did it. I mean, they did their damn thing with this game. It's just beautiful. It's oh man, I can't say. And the sad part about it, right, is these graphics pretty much rival. I would say it wouldn't be a stretch, but Ratchet and Clank. These graphics will rival Ratchet and Clank. And I'm not trying to necessarily compare the two, but I mean, just far as stunning visuals, I mean, with both of these games, you can't lose with either. But it is definitely a sight to behold, especially when you get inside of the, some of the darker dungeons, when you go outside and you're looking at the lighting and stuff like that. Just a lot of the visuals just really make your jaws drop. I am going to tell you what, I'm going to continue playing this game. I'm going to try to beat it by this weekend. Give you guys an in-depth review. So stay tuned to that and let me know in the comment section. Did you guys pick this game up? What do you think about it? Do you think that Xbox need to go ahead and try to, find some more studios that can kind of do this type of quality of work? We know they have 23 studios. We just don't know what we're going to get in the long end of things. And that's sort of the problem. Time is not on Xbox's side. Time is not on their side. The longer they wait to start releasing a lot of these games, the worse it's going to get, because next year is packed full of bangers. We got Gran Turismo 7 coming out. I mean, we got not Forza, but Horizon Forbidden West. We got God of War. It's just a lot of stuff. And that's just the beginning. We still have a lot of things left this year on the books. I'm looking forward to Death Stranding Collector's Edition. I'm looking forward to. I think there was one or two more games that I said I was going to pick up, but I mean, right now, this Ember Labs game, this Kina, it's just crazy. It is crazy. Just look at that. That's real time gameplay. We are in the 9th generation, guys. We are in the 9th generation, and it shows right now. It shows. Anyway, it's your boy JayDub. Holla at y'all later. Peace.